Hey everybody, and welcome back to my adventures in Minecraft 1.19.3. In the last episode, I was able to finish up all the walls to our quote-unquote Mexican bathroom, and, Mexican restaurant bathroom, if we're going to be very specific. But we got these walls up with the red terracotta, and, today we're going to be finishing everything up down here. Internally, I guess, and I'm going to be putting in the floor, and hopefully, or at least, fingers crossed, we will be putting these rooms together. So, without further ado, let's just get on into it. So, first things first, we need to go and gather some stone, because I think it's going to be a stone brick floor. Or at least that's kind of what I'm tripping over my words trying to get this out of my mouth, but I just intend on making it stone brick. I think it will look good. We got a wooden ceiling, a nice solid sturdy stone brick floor, and it sounds nice. That doesn't mean that each room can't have its own floor, but at least the main hallways are going to be stone brick, or at least that's what I imagine it. If all else fails, it'll probably be oak wood or something. Today's comment question, we're going to be stepping away from the Minecraft topic again, and I do want you to tell me down in the comments below, what is your favorite movie? I asked that kind of weird, but let me know what your favorite movie is down below. I can't really pick, but I can tell you some of my favorite movies right off the top of my head, and I also encourage you to put some thought into this. Some of my favorite movies include Rocky. Let's see, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I also like Secret of the Ooze, but it's definitely not as good as the first one, but it's still a solid movie nonetheless. It would have been probably awesome if parents did not ruin that movie, saying it's too violent. But you got Rocky, TMNT. I actually really like Footloose. I think Footloose is a classic. I also like some animated movies, like probably my favorite. Well, this actually might be my favorite animated movie ever, but Cars. I'm a really big Cars guy, like Pixar Cars. That movie is really near and dear to me. I love that movie. I still love that movie. The other two are, I don't really like 2. Cars 3's okay, it's alright. But the first Cars movie I think is great. I think it is so underrated, just because everybody's like, oh, they're cars. Oh well. To each his own. So I like that. Also talking about some movies of that nature. The Sonic the Hedgehog OVA is phenomenal. I think all the Sonic movies that we have officially are great, actually. So the OVA is awesome. I've watched that so many times, and I watched it and knew about it before it was cool. Before everybody knew about it. So there's that, and I think the other Sonic movies, even though I think Sonic the Hedgehog it's a good setup movie, but it's not like anything over the top. It's still great. I think that movie holds up, and it's a great start for the Sonic movie universe. But Sonic 2, wow, that is a good movie. The only thing that would make it better is if they cut out some of the fluff, and I think most people have kind of expressed that already. But like some of the more unnecessary scenes that the movie has, like at the wedding, I like the idea of them being away, the human characters being away at a wedding. I think everybody was cool about that, but roping that into kind of the plot of the movie was sort of weird. It was kind of filler fluff. And I can think of some better things to fill in the movie that would feel significant, or at least impactful. So I know it was their way of trying to get the actors in the movie some screen time, but again, there's still a lot better ways to do that while also having them not intervene, or it feel like it was there for too long. I don't know. I still think Sonic 2 was a phenomenal movie, though. If you haven't seen it, check out Sonic 1 and 2. Those movies are really good. They're not just good video game movies, they're just good movies in general, while also paying really good tributes to the original games with references that aren't always like in your face. And I'm hoping that the Mario movie coming out, which I will absolutely be seeing, I hope that that really holds up to the hype as well. Because, I mean, yeah, they're cramming the references and stuff down kind of everybody's throat. But to be honest, I think I'm excited nonetheless, and I think it's going to be a really good movie. So, with all that said, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite movie is. I'm quite curious. Or if you can't pick between like maybe a live action movie and an animated movie, let me know what your favorite animated and live action movie would be. I think I will probably actually sleep really quick just to get rid of the noise. There we go. Definitely gonna burn through some iron here trying to dig up some floors and stuff, but it is what it is. Okay. Aha, we have water. What the? Yeah, we definitely have water. Wow. Alright, that's the first little section of hallway. You know, I think if I had sea lanterns like on the things here and there for the entry of the room to have some like floor lighting would actually look really cool. Alright, what do I think? If I'm in this corner, yeah, I think stone brick's gonna work. The illusion looks good. So, while that smelts, we're gonna continue to wreck these rooms, I guess. Sorry with the silence, it just means I'm yawning and that the yawning is persisting onto this video from the last one. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Alright. You know what, to tell you the truth, I am really hungry right now. I probably should have ate something before I started recording today. But you know what? I'll just make sure I eat a really good dinner. You know, I won't lie, I was kind of excited to sit down and record, so I did kind of skip the most important meal of the day, but that happens. At least I'm not living off of Red Bull and stuff like that. I mean, nothing against the Red Bull people. As long as you don't live off of a vape, I will tell you, vaping is bad. Don't vape. It is bad for your health. I don't care what the people say, oh, there's been no signs that there's long-term damage. Well, you know what? Why would you want to ruin your body anyways, you know? Even if it's just, oh, you know, I can't jog and not be out of breath or something. Hey, man. You can still get that all cleaned up and be healthy and happy because, hey, I can go and run around without being out of breath or something like that, you know. I'm sure a lot of people probably think that what I just said was dumb, but you know what? I'm just trying to look out for you. It's just a suggestion. I won't tell you how to live your life. Alright, there we go. We got some iron shovels. Let's head down into the... Oops. Wait. Oh. There we go. Hold on. Got a text message from my boss. Let me answer him real quick. we're doing this uh, without um, without editing. There we go, there we go, there we go. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Step in the right direction. Yeah, I'm really bad about not paying attention to my phone. I usually try to keep it beside me, not because I need my phone, but because sometimes people, do genuinely try to get a hold of me and they need to say something. And there's been some times where I've not been quite available, and yeah, it does make me feel kind of bad. Thankfully, there's been no like emergencies or anything like that, so that would really suck. So yeah, I try to keep it beside me, so if it lights up or starts buzzing or whatever, because I always keep my phone on silent or vibrate or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so if that ever goes off, we're good to go. Go and get these cleared out, and we'll be ready for stone brick. The longest part's just waiting for it to smelt, I guess. Not that ever clearing away a floor or anything is fun. I wonder if there's any people out there who always build their house up a block so they don't have to clear the floor away. So like they're building on top of this. I don't know, that'd be kind of interesting to ask. For me though, I don't mind clearing away the floor. It gives me some materials, and typically I would do this with like an enchanted shovel or something, and it would be like da-da-da-da-da-da, but you can always have nice things, and I kind of like doing this the old-fashioned way, to be honest. It's kind of cool, besides the fact that it's burning through the iron supply, but we're about halfway done, so I'm cool with that. And I think the stone brick adds a little bit of a brighter color into the palette down here, so that yeah, it feels fresh. I'm not like an organic builder or anything like that, so as you can tell, everything is very just calculated for me. That's how I've always built ever since I started caring about what I was building, that is. So I don't want to be like cold and calculated or whatever, but I like knowing things match up. But I've built organically before. It's just not my main style. Like, I know people who that's what they do. Everything's organic. I built my house inside of this mountain, and everything's very like natural looking, with a mix of stone slabs, cobblestone, and walls and things like that. So yeah, that's not like my go-to style, but I've done it before, and I think it looks nice if it's done correctly. But it's just not my thing. I'm definitely the Mr. Even Steven. So I like knowing that. I thought this build out quite well, and blah blah blah. And if you caught my stream last night or have seen it, then you would know that when it comes to building things, I try to give everything functionality, and that's exactly why this looks the way it does. So at least that's the idea. Hopefully this shovel lasts and we can get these last two rooms dug out really quick, but we'll see. It might be close. Alright, the hallways are complete. Now it's just time to open these rooms up. I'm just going to make everything stone brick for now, though, but like if I ever want to personalize these rooms and add things to the walls, or even change up the floor, well, maybe I'll do a wooden floor under the enchantment room, something like that, I can do that. But for sure, the hallway will be stone brick for now. Unless that changes one day. Yeah, this shovel's not gonna last, but that's not a big deal. Alright, there's a torch on the wall. I'm actually going to put one over here too, just because I don't want mobs to potentially spawn. Alright. We're just about done. Oh, I think I got another message from my boss. Hopefully that didn't buzz the whole mic. Okay, I will have to pause this recording really quick. He needs to send a picture of the company clothes that I have, just, I guess, to make sure that I have enough. So, give me a second. I'm going to pause this recording, and I'll be right back. Alright, hopefully that paused correctly, because every time I've tried to pause my recordings in the past, I actually end up accidentally ending the recordings. So, that's the first time I've tried to do that, so I'm guessing it just makes an automatic cut in the video. I don't know if that worked or not, but, we'll see. If it's, actually, I'm gonna check and make sure it's still recording. Okay, it says we're 60 minutes in. Hopefully that's accurate. But, yeah, he just needed a picture of our company hat, so I don't know if we're changing up the design of the hat this year or what, but I just sent him that, so that's what that was about. We are definitely getting ready to get busy, that's for sure. Okay, so we need to make a shovel, which we shouldn't use too much health of this, so that's the last shovel we should need. We can fill this with dirt that I'm sure will get used at some point, and then we can tend to this. Plop the last little bits of these in, and, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and throw it in. It doesn't hurt, right? So we'll head back down yonder, and we're gonna make I guess a whole bunch of this. Yeah, we'll just finish digging this first. It's not like there's that much. And voila. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I bet he's making sure that I have the new hats, because, like, I just got my work hat recently, like, within the last year. Hasn't even been a year since I got it, so I'm guessing he's making sure that I got one of the new ones and not one of the old ones, because I know the ones that we have now are a little bit different. It's like the new and improved whatever. So, oh my gosh, this is going to take a lot more stone brick than I thought. We haven't even touched these rooms yet. We've only done the hallways. Well, we've done almost half the hallway. We've done like a quarter. Well, 2/4, I guess. Yeah, half a hallway. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back to grabbing stone. This might take a little bit longer than I thought. I thought this was going to be a pretty easy project for today. Oh well. It's not a big deal, I suppose. I need to move my phone back in front of me, though. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, I guess it was just making sure the hat was new. Sorry, I hate having to stop the gameplay for a minute, but oh well, we're getting ready to get really busy, so these things need to be taken care of and make sure everything is accounted for. Matter of fact, he actually got me a new work shirt that I actually asked for, because like, I wear a small work shirt, but the sizes are a little bit bigger in general. Like, You know, sometimes you buy a shirt from somewhere and like the small is like the equivalent of a medium or a large in another company's line. So they are quite. Mine's a little bit baggy for me, and I told him, I was like, we could probably try something a step down from this, and it might look a little bit better rather than looking like a child. I look like a kid in an adult shirt, so he got me one of those, so that's awesome. I can't wait to try that out. Besides, a new work shirt in general is awesome because they get obliterated sometimes out there, and working in the conditions in the sun will like to fade them and make them brittle. So I cannot wait for it to be hot. I cannot wait. I can't wait for some hot sunny days. I wonder where the zombie's coming from. It's daylight, so I'm guessing there is a cave somewhere diagonally that way. Oh, did we get another message? Sure did. Oh, he's just agreeing. That's cool. Okay, so I think we're about good on the stone, right? Like, that's got to be enough. No, there's no way. I can't wait to get my my truck looked at, because I know it needs brakes. It's about that time. It's time to replace the brakes and the brake pads and stuff on my truck. But I'd like to just get it looked at and inspected in general. Just get it gone through and just a big maintenance thing. So that will be something I could drop off at the shop while I'm at work or something, and get that all sorted. Okie dokie. I'm still like on the fence if I'm going to stream tonight. Again, these videos are recorded in advance, so we're talking about the 23rd, I think. Or no, it's the 27th of February, so I'm deciding if I'm going to stream tonight, so I couldn't have said that any more jacked up than that. Words don't flow quite well from my mouth today, if ever. But this is just a somber building episode. What can I say? Building the roof is going to be like... Oh my gosh, they're getting louder. If there's a spawner over here, that would be really cool. Like, really cool. But, yeah, it would be nice to... Oh. Well, I was going to say, it would be nice if I could talk clearly. But when it comes to building the roof on the house, I'm going to be so focused on trying to do that yeah, it's hard to tell what that's going to sound like. Because, yeah, I'm not very good at roofs. If it's not like a very just basic or traditional roof, yeah, I probably don't know how to build it. So, our iron supply is running quite low, guys. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but... I wish blast furnaces would smelt stone, though. Like, that is such a missed opportunity. It takes forever. That's why on my main world, if I need stone, man, I go out with the Mending Silk Touch pickaxe, because it just takes too long. And, yeah. I might just set up the enchantment room and see if I can't get Silk Touch on it with the levels that I have on a pickaxe. Because this is, it's kind of annoying. Jeez, we only covered that little area and some of this, so... Oh, no, I was going to say, I swore I had just a little bit more. Alright, it's a little bit better, but still, it is consuming. Also, I still really kind of want to make some stairs for these. I might do that right now while we're waiting. Well, first off, let's go ahead and try to make an enchantment room. Let's see if we can do that. Because, like, oh, I never farmed this, did I? And you can't use bone meal on sugarcane in Java Edition. Honestly, that is a feature that needs to be in 1.20, just saying. I mean, it's not going to happen, but why can't I bone meal this? That's all I want to know. I was going to say, let's make the enchantment room now, but I don't think that's happening anymore. Because I swear we have enough leather to make it happen, right? I don't know. I don't have any paper on me, so... Oh, well. No silk touch for me right now. But I guess we'll use the wood that I was going to use to make the bookshelves to do a little what if thing here. Welcome back to Marvel's What If. I never watched What If, or at least much of it. I watched a little bit. I'm talking about this. And then I don't know about that. I think that looks a little extra. I mean, yeah, technically you could do a log as well, but I don't know. I think it's fine as is for now. I mean, it's doing its job, sort of. But yeah, realistically, you'd want some supports there, but I don't know. I think it kind of is a little odd for this design, but so far, I mean, the basement, the downstairs region, whatever this thing is called, it's coming together. Very slowly, but definitely surely. For if my name is not Surely, which it isn't. I think most people... I don't know if I've mentioned what my name is in videos before, but going off of what my username is, I think you could probably take a pretty good guess. Where is that coming from? I swear. Aha! Sorry about that. I forgot this isn't lit up with like redstone yet, so it doesn't hurt to put these in here anyways, because I'm sure mobs will probably creep their way in every once in a while. So there we go. Also, here's a little look. It's pretty plain Jane back here. It's exactly what I said it was going to be. It is a crawl space sort of thing. Like I said, it would be so cool to wire all that up and have the daylight sensor thing, but for now I think I'm just going to go with plain old redstone lamps that are lit up 24/7, and I might add the lighting feature in at a later date, because you would just have to build like a little ring all the way around with redstone and repeaters, I guess, all connected to the sensor. Huh. I can't wait to get a lodestone. I don't remember where I got my lodestone in my Minecraft playthrough. I'm sure somebody else knows, but didn't I get it from like the chest of an ancient city or the Bastion remnant? Because I did not make the lodestone because that cost netherite. It's a netherite ingot. I was trying to buy like stone or something like that, which I don't really care to spend netherite on something like that, but because I had it, that was the first time that I truly spent a lot of time using the actual lodestone. Also, I guess I should probably get the hallways done first and foremost. But I don't know, I was kind of impressed with them because it's better than checking your coordinates all the time. And you know, some people consider coordinates cheating, I don't, because it's a feature that's available in both Java and Bedrock, and in Bedrock Edition it's not listed as a cheat. I mean, it's not really cheating at all, because it's just the coordinates you are on the map of the game, but I think the lodestone's a lot more fun to use. Wow, this hasn't grown an inch. I really want to get the enchantment room going. Also, I'm finally going to get rid of this right here, just because I have the time to. The reason being, I hate looking at it. I mean, this is all just like floating dirt that I could get rid of and open this whole space up, but definitely saving most of this work for after the house is built, because that's when I'm freed up to do it. But because I run through this area all the time, we might as well just open it up a little bit. I'm sure it's been driving some people crazy too. They're like, please just get rid of the little cut off piece of dirt. And there's that. I guess we could probably peel this away a little bit, because it feels like my horse gets kind of caught going through this area, so that's all the work I'm going to do on that for now. Even though I have all the time in the world to get rid of this, I am still going to wait. But yeah, we just try to get stone. It's made this a lot less of a painful process, because usually when you're clearing away something, it's mind-numbing, like, oh, I don't need these things. But because I got what I needed out of it, it's a blended into most of the episodes. At least we can push the hill back that far, you know what I mean? So yeah, we are definitely using a lot of coal. I need to just go in the nether and slay a bunch of wither skeletons. I can tell you now, though, just kind of going off of the time on the episode, I think I am going to call it once I get the hallway complete, because this is going to take a lot longer to get these rooms done. So once I complete this, which should be soon, that's when I'm going to just call it an episode, and maybe, I guess, call it. Well, I guess I just finished it now. Here in a few, I'll probably end the episode, just because, you know, this will take a little bit of a while, I guess. A little bit of a while. Good grammar, man. Good grammar. Good English. I guess I'll wait a little bit longer, though, and see if we can't complete maybe one or two of the rooms, but yeah. I really don't know what I'm doing with this ceiling. If it should be big and grand, or just kind of go inwards, or what the case may be, but you know what? No matter what it is, it's gonna look great, I'm sure. But just to give people an idea, because you can see, I've talked about this before, you can see this and this are very similar. This is just a shrunk down version of this, and it with wood instead of stone brick. Peak voice crack. And I think I'm just going to make a smaller version of this on top of this, and just kind of have it stacked and make it look like a castle in a weird way. So I think that's kind of what I'm going with, because originally I was like maybe a big glass dome, but I've tried that before on the original version of this. Like I said, this was inspired off of a different build that I've made in the past that I never finished. And I think this is going to just be different from that. I would just do my original design. Nay. And one day I will have a horse stable and stuff, which will be pretty awesome. Look at all these trees. I'm just taking it all in right now while I'm, I guess, debating existence. I was going to just stop and add the other lanterns that I said I was going to add to the house, but I realized kind of quickly that I need to cling on to the last bit of iron that I have right now until I get more. So I'm going to save I guess the other decorations for last, because right now they're pretty much irrelevant. There's no sense in doing that. I got one room just about done. Again, this block here marks the center of the room, so that's why those are still there. So that would be where the brewing stand would go, or the enchantment room, depending on what it is. Also, we haven't actually stopped and took in this view yet, I don't think. But I can't help but say I am so happy with this, and I can't wait to make this an actual like sandy beachy coast here. You know, it is not a beach really, but it'll have some sand or something, and make this look less even. And then there will be a dock straight out the middle there. So very similar to the last dock from the Minecraft playthrough. The only difference is this one might be a little bit longer and is not going to be holding the dragon egg. Also, if I was crazy, I'd build a big dock that goes out into a big circle dock with water in the middle and a beacon, and that would be awesome, but I'm not that crazy. Also, I'm not that good at building. I probably could make a spherical dock and know where to place the pillars for the pier and all that. I keep like mix and matching the words pier and dock, but it's my pier dock. Alright, there's that, and there is that, and then I guess we'll do that. It sucked that this is taking so long, but I know people are going to be like, why didn't you just place a bunch of furnaces down and do that? But that's dividing a bunch of coal across a bunch of furnaces and watching over more furnaces, and we don't need that, I guess. Still got all this to do. Oh well, we're almost done. When this room's done, that will be the episode, I'm sure. So, I said I was gonna do the floor and do all the rooms and stuff, but like I said, I don't want to get into that until the darn sugarcane grows, and let's see if it's grown a little bit. So I'm actually gonna go down there and chop that off and plant more for the sake of speeding up the process. So, oh, 2 of them grew. I thought it was only with 1, so I guess we'll spread it around. I know it's just like in my last world, but I'm not gonna let it get that crazy again. I had tons of sugarcane in the last world. Please be enough. I know once I get done with this recording, I have a lot of thumbnails to make. There's no way this is going to be enough. It's so close. This way, this way. Red flowers, red flowers. I'm glad that I got my color coding system going. Okay. So if we go ahead and make that, we can sorry, I don't know what came over me. That was a little strange. He came out of nowhere too. Anyways, that's that room all patched up, and yeah, after we, I guess, get a whole bunch more stone and coal, which means we might make a mining trip in the next part, but... Oh, he dropped his block. He left it behind. That's a shame. But yeah, we've made some progress, and... Yeah, I'm sure you get the idea that this is what these rooms will probably look like. It's basic, but each room will contain, say brewing, enchanting, or vice versa. They can be in any corner. One will be a crafting room, a small one, but it will be a crafting room nonetheless. And one will either be a storage or a bedroom. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going with. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through this video. In the next one, we will finish up this down here and hopefully be able to begin the enchantment room, or at least these other rooms down here, so that we can move our stuff from the surface down here. Yeah, enough of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.